You can hear the heartbeat. I can hear the heartbeat at the save point. Nice. That's good. It's kind of comforting. Could use a little bit of comfort right now. Okay. Let's see here. Audio check. Hang on. It's a good thing that the Twitch auto mutes itself when you open the creator dashboard. Very handy, or you would have heard me just there. It would be an audio check, but not the kind I want to perform. I want to hear it. You guys can't hear it. Or you guys only get to hear it once, I guess. Okay. Okay. How's that? Okay, I can hear me, but I'm pretty soft. How about that? Is that any better? I think it's better. Okay. Let's get some game audio in there too. How's that? How's that? How's that? Ooh, big heart. What hit me? Man, the audio for this game comes in louder than you would expect, consistently. Stop trying to poke me, dude. I think we're okay, though. Okay. You see that asshole up there? Poking me from, like, the very top of the screen. It's like, we're doing audio check, man. It's not time yet to engage in combat. Except for that one guy that I killed. He didn't count. All right. Let me readjust, and I think we can begin. Why is the mic... Mic is too far from me today. Might need to scoot the chair up. Hang on. Give me a sec. This setup, I'm telling you, this isn't perfect by any stretch. It's not even that good. It's cumbersome at best. So, appreciate your patience while we get everything sorted. Don't understand. What that? What that's stuff. That shit. Yeah, that's better. Okay. Very good, very good. Don't think I've done my sign on yet, have I? This has been a very very kind of scuffed first 3 minutes. All right, time to introduce ourselves, I say. Hello, and welcome to another stream. This is Laggy Couch, and tonight, it's time for some more Castlevania. Now, before we get into that, truth be told, I am exhausted right now. I'm not going to lie, so will that pressure help us turn the stream into a diamond, or will we fold and break like some sort of, I don't know, brittle object, like a peanut? Or a cashew in the teeth of a huge jaw. I don't know. I really don't know. We're going to find out, though. I'm committed to sticking to this routine. If you are wondering why I'm exhausted, it's moving stuff. I'm just ready to be done with it, honestly. But soon, it'll be done. Just got to survive. Just one more week and a half, and we'll be there. We will be there, and everything will be all right. Let's see. Right, so last time in this game, we found our way kind of down into a lower area. I guess I could show you on the map, huh? Yeah, so you see this giant shaft that we're at the very tip of. Yeah, I know, phrasing. But we gained access to that by our ability to open blue magic doors. Amazing stuff. So we're going to descend down this shaft. We're going to see what's going on down at the base, right at the, right where it starts. And I think if we draw ourselves down that far on this shaft, I think only good things are in store for us. So that's the general idea here. Let's hop to it, shall we? So I learned you may have seen in my sound check, yeah, these spear guys have the hidden ability of, like, making their spears extend. It's crazy. It's crazy stuff. It's like Jin Ichimaru's stuff from Bleach. So, gotta watch out for that. Tricky. It was this guy, yeah. Before was, like, fucking with me during my audio test. Totally unforgivable stuff. I won't forgive him. I mean, you can forgive him if you want, but he didn't slight you. He didn't do anything to you, so there's nothing to forgive. Hang on. Before we go down too far, I think there was... Yeah, there's a way off to the left up here. So let's check that out. Okay. We get him, yes. Bone Archer. Bone Archer got boned. Nice. Yeah, we'll give Holy Water a shot. All this stuff is off the map. It's not on the map that we bought from the librarian, so... No idea how far out this extends. Could just be one room with a power-up. Hard max up. Cool. Now I am the trophy. Totally looks like a Smash trophy here, doesn't it? I guess it probably could be. I never... This looks suspicious. Yeah, there we go. Ooh, what have we here? A bandana! A bandiana, a banana dana. Cool. Man, we're already getting new equipment. Nice. We have a felt hat as well. Though it's kind of crap, isn't it? So is this. Protect sensitive head parts. I mean, like the entire thing. I don't know, what do you think the most sensitive part of the head is? Eyeballs, I guess, right? Yeah, probably your eyeballs. But if you put a bandana over your eyeballs, you're not going to be... You're not going to be having a good time, probably, unless you're aiming for a piñata or something like that. So, crap item, but we got the item, and we've explored more of the map. If I remember correctly, there is, like, your exploration of the map, percentage-wise, does tie into, like... Okay. I want to go down anyways. I'm fine with this. Took a little bit of damage. Sometimes that's the price you gotta pay. Well, you know, just landed right on that arrow, which when you think about it, shouldn't really hurt. If you land on an arrow, it's no big deal. It's really the tip, and I didn't land on the tip. I landed right on the shaft. Why have there been so many dick metaphors in this playthrough so far today? What is going on? It's usually not like this. I blame the game. God damn it. Is my timing like the worst timing ever of anyone? Evidence kind of says maybe. I'm sure there's people... You know what always gets me? You ever... Spear guy. I'm trying to tell a story here. Completely off screen and still hitting me. Yeah, burn in flames. You ever see videos of people just walking down the street and like a loose tire smacks them right in the face? That shit scares me. That looks like it hurts, and it's so random. Like, how could you see that coming at all? I imagine it makes some sort of sound, like a vroom, vroom, vroom or something, but to be able to process that and then realize, like, duck out of the way. And then, like, knowing me, I'd probably, like, duck into the way. Like, I'd do, like, a semi-clumsy roll off to the side, like, right into the path of it. Kind of like a reverse Prometheus, I guess. Like, whereas in Prometheus, she's, like, running from the giant ship, directly aligned with the ship. It's like if you were running out of the way of the ship and then directly into the way. How far down does this thing go? Yeah, we're in the alternate shaft. There were two shafts here. I thought there was just one. Weird. Not what I signed up for. It's like a 2-for-1 special. Things are a bit spicier than I bargained for. Yes, sir, I actually ordered just one shaft, and they're like, but you get a free one. It's like, but I didn't want that. I'm not ready for that in my life. This is my first shaft. We gotta stop this. This is so mature. And I really can't even blame the game for this, right? Because all they did was make a shaft in a game. It's not that big of a sin. Why is this? You see this drawer's open. Can we please shut the drawer? Oh my god. That... Of all the great pixel art in this game, that really tilts me. That may be more upsetting than the nastiest of Dracula's foul minions. Let me up. Oh. Never mind, it serves a purpose. You can jump on top of the open drawer there. Amazing. I really want to read the plaques on the wall. Wonder what it says. Like, I left this shit here, and you better not take it or I'm gonna kill you. Signed, Drax. Can only speculate, though. I can't quite make it out. Maybe you can. The bass line in this part is doing what it wants, and I love it. I've always loved music with active bass. One of my favorite prog metal bands has a very good bass player. They're what's the name of that band? Seventh Wonder. Yeah, their bass player is next level good. And I get it's not everyone's style, and yeah, I understand that, like in a musical context, you need the bass to hold down the low end and do the rhythm and basically give melody to the rhythm section, right? That's the whole idea. See him looking up like he wanted to step. That was the gentlest poke of all time. Only 3 damage. I imagine if you jumped towards the guy holding a spear right on the tip of the spear, you'd take a bit more than 3 damage. Is that a mushroom over there? Shiitake. Shiitake mushroom. Cool. Well, now I just wonder what's in the other shaft, you know. I kind of want to go check. Ooh, another mushroom. A toadstool. We have frogs. Frog alert. Oh, I can't go up the other way. Right. So I went up the down way. No, I went down the up way, I guess is the right way to say that. Oh well, save point. See, now we can't go back. Now we can't load our save if this turns out to be a horrible place to be. Too bad, motherfucker. You're starting out here. Maybe no escape. We may never see the light of day again. Or the cursed halls of Dracula's foyer. The alchemy chambers, the clock tower. All the places we've grown so familiar with. By the way, I have 3 drink selections tonight. I've got good old water. I've got Dr. Pepper because I need the caffeine. It's not something I want right now. It's something I have to have. And then a little bit of bourbon as well. I'm trying to kill a bottle of Larceny Barrel Proof, which is pretty good stuff. I do like my barrel proof whiskeys. The higher proof, the better, in my estimation. 100's kind of my floor these days. Come on, come on! No. He's like, I can sit down here and, like, strike at you, too. Got him. Toad. Toad has been totally destroyed. Ah, jumped over the box. Nice. Very, athletic Toad. Gotta respect that. Can I push this box? I fucking can. Okay, cool. I don't know about your pushing technique, Sir Alucard, Alexander. It's like running into the box. Kind of weird. Okay. Look at this situation over here. Is this like a club or something? Did you guys all like get together after school and like, yeah, let's go to the usual cave and just poke up through the floor? Dickheads. Well, nope. I can't throw my dagger through. Stash through. Okay. Could have been worse. Could have been much worse. A lot of water down here. Ow, tongue. Tongue right at shin height as well. Not cool, man. Not cool. It's tonight. Tonight's Wednesday, right? I hope so. Ooh. That's a nice little effect. So is this ice down here, then? Is this an ice cave? Because I don't think rocks would float like that. At least not standard rocks. I know there are some floating rocks, but not these. You know, back in college, I was in, well, I won't go into too many details, but I know there was a concrete canoe team, which is just kind of crazy to think about. Hello? Was it that frog that was making that laughing sound? But yeah, concrete canoe is kind of a crazy concept when you consider it carefully. Like, who came up with that shit? I'm assuming it's made by having very light or porous aggregate, or perhaps like a bunch of air pockets, but I don't know. I wasn't part of the team. What is that frog? That's not a frog sound. How do we... See, I want this stuff down here. Man, games always do this. They'll put the goodies, like, in a place where you just can't quite get them. Even happened last, Come on. Even happened last stream with the There's like weapons and armor on pedestals in the Clock Tower zone. In the pre-Clock Tower, like, Skull Zone. Welcome to the Skull Zone, baby. Ooh, over my head. Nice. Yeah, I'm sure there's ways you can approach enemies where they'll just never hit you, but I don't know. I don't have all their patterns down. Oh, hey, Deception Soundwave. How's it going? This is Castlevania, Symphony of the Night. You join me as we explore the caves beneath Castle Drax. Full of frogs, so far, and guys with spears. And floating rocks or ice, one of the two. But yeah, we're just kind of, you know, it's a Metroidvania, so we're basically just looking around for power-ups at this point. I kind of want that thing down there. But I'm pretty sure I'm going to get a power-up at some point that'll let me go in water, so... For now, I'll say, we don't need it. We'll come back. Maybe. Well, please. Oh, shit. Well, I guess we're going down now. Going down, down. Ooh. Ah, mushroom. Evades me. A mushroom. Ah, double mushroom. Oh, no, I get this one. Haha, toadstool. Anything to torture Starscream. He's in the jail cell behind you. Are you asking for suggestions, or are you saying that this will work? Ooh, it's getting nice and purple in here. I love this color purple. It's so nice. Hello, ma'am. Whoa! Whoa! Ow! 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 Okay. Thought we could have a pleasant conversation. Okay, we break through the water. Break through the ice into the water, I guess I should say. It's a frozen shade. This will work. Okay, good. I'm glad that what I do could be considered torture to some. As long as it's useful. Alright, we got frozen ice ladies. You know, Hades had some shades as well. Those are the cloak guys that are just kind of like hanging around everywhere. Hello. Speaking of Hades, I think this is our boy Charon, or Sharon, or Charon, or whatever. Ferry across the river of the dead. Self-important, too. I think Charon was also in... Yeah, he was in Rogue Legacy, too. Kind of a common recurring character in my streams for whatever reason. Ooh! I like this purple fire here. Very nice, very atmospheric. Alright, what's this do? I see, it opens the door. Is it permanently open? Okay, good. Good deal. Right. Onwards. Oh, wait a minute. This is looking familiar. Yeah, this is Fishman Hell. No, see you later. Screw this place. We'll go underneath Fishman Hell if we have to. Anything to avoid their scaly claws and their water bursts. Not a fan of Fishman Hell. They can go to hell. That's what I say. Hey, buddy.
Welcome aboard, O Prince. Shall I guide thee across the river?
I mean, if you could just row the boat. Ooh. Thank you, Ferryman. You know, he doesn't look like he's moving much, but this thing is really rocketing along. Oh, excuse me. Okay. He knew what he was doing. I should have trusted the ferryman. This looks like a game from before they could speak. Yeah, I know. Totally. But it does have voice acting. Look at the system he's got going. On his boat's stylish, too. It's got like a skull with red eyes on it. Very cool. Open door and heavy quotations. Yeah, yeah. Thank you, ferryman. I appreciate it. Can I tip you? I guess I can't, but... Maybe the only reward he needs is the satisfaction of a job well done. Alright, good deal. Yeah, this game has full voice acting, although I don't think it's the original voice acting. Because some of the lines... Like, this is the game where What is a Man came from, where Dracula, like, throws his wine glass. And they removed the line, so I imagine they had issues, like, getting the rights for this port to the PS4. Whatever. What's that? Obtained merman statue. Is it merman or mermaid? Couldn't quite see. Merman. Okay. Someone's the oarsman. Okay. Is that good? Who's the oarsman? How do we do it? What is it for? Hang on. Is that really all that's there? Someone's the oarsman. I like Jewel of Open. You know, at least you know what you're getting with that thing. Someone's the oarsman. Are you the you're the ferryman, right? Like, that's a different thing. A bit confused by this relic that we got. Maybe it'll come in handy, like, off to the right. Maybe there's a big pool we have to cross. Ah, bat! Ferryman! Ferryman, you just let... Oh, God. Shit. Well, this isn't good. I guess... We're not dead yet, somehow. Maybe not for long. There's fish down here. It's killer fish. He's gonna kill me. Oh my God, my health. Yee. Well, please don't dunk me in the water. I think we might be screwed here. I don't think there's any escape from here. Okay, hang on. I have a library card. Maybe it's time for library card. Where is it? There it is. Okay. Eh, maybe we'll just die, though. Should we just die? I don't know. There's got to be a way out, right? You bat! You ruined this entire journey. Well, shit. Pot roast, please. This is gonna be tricky. Okay. Give me that pot roast. Okay, 50 health. We can't eat it if we're dead. Oarsman! What are you doing? Just chilling over here like everything's cool. It's freaking not. Nice try, Bat. When I was looking over at chat. Tried to hit me in the back of the head. Flap right into it. Well. We're suddenly in a very dire situation here. She's going to. She wants to. Okay, I'm gonna make a beeline for the save point up here. Past Fishman Hell. My hopes are not high. But maybe we'll be able to pull off a miraculous escape. And I don't want to use any more food. We gotta save that shit. Okay, come on. Hurry. Whew. Okay, we got a chance here. Just don't fuck up. Zombie! Spawning underfoot. Yeah, that's the thing with the zombie. They're so random. You never know where they're gonna pop up. They bleed. They do not bleed. Fuck! Become the end of the world. Became the end of my world. Zombies. Yeah, laugh it up, Drax. Okay. Luckily, there's not much to learn from that. It's not like some sort of mystery what went wrong there. Bats hit us, they knocked us off the boat, and killed us. We fell to our death. That's all that happened, and so all we need to do is watch out for bats. Just be cautious this time. No big deal. We can do that. Ow, tongue the end. Last time he jumped over the box. Let's see. Yeah, through here. Oh my god, timing. Of course, first time through was no big deal. I got hit once, I think. Please. Please! Oh my god! Things are going well. This is what I needed tonight. This is exactly the sort of situation I needed to relax and have a good time. And games like, or, how about this? We could just be very frustrating. How's that sound to you? It's like, I don't know. Games like, too bad. It's my show. What if we can never get past the Spearman Tunnel now? What if we're just forever and always trapped on this side? It's a possibility. It's within the realm of things that could happen. Don't do it. Techni crate. Thank you, crate. I can't, like... Yeah, I was gonna say, maybe I could... Maybe, how about this? Could dog help us here? No, it's not any faster, is it? I can bark at them. That's not, like, super useful, unfortunately. Whatever. Whatever. We're through. Maybe there's a way to do that better. I'm sure there must be, but whatever. We got through. No big deal. The frogs are back. Their ribbit does not sound like a ribbit to me. It sounds more like an evil creature cackling to itself maniacally. Haha. Nice. 2 for 1. It's a good thing that the Holy Rod works against frogs and toads. Wouldn't expect that, you know. Come on. Come on. Thank you. Just hop right in the range. So they have a... Ooh. Did not expect his tongue to be that long. That was quite the length on that one. Yes, the 1 heart matters. No, I don't care that my heart inventory is full. My capacity for hearts is maxed out. Doesn't matter to me. I'm gonna eat that mushroom this time. I did it. What even is it for? I'm assuming it's like a health item. Probably not even like a very good one. Maybe this is where we summon the ferryman, or the oarman, as it says in that relic, which I'm assuming is important. That's why we're going back to get it. Forgot about the ice situation. You're on thin ice, mister. Alex, son of Dracula. I was thinking we should start, like, teasing Drax with a few more... Or, sorry, Alucard with a few more nicknames. I think he's earned it at this point. What was up here? I forget. Oh, this is the way to Fishman Hell, right? Slide, slide, slide. Give me that. Push the lever. Open the door. In quotes, apparently. Don't know why that was in quotes, but fair enough. Deception. I realized that Life Up also refilled all our life. So, we get to attack the ferryman section with full health and 0 excuse for failing, like I just did. Only a few minutes ago. Good thing the base is so tasty here. It's like the only thing that's keeping me sane.
Welcome aboard, O Prince. Shall I guide thee across the river?
Yeah, sure, and like, thanks for warning me about the bats, too. I'm killing them all this time. Oh, that big green bag of money. Just gets to sink under the water. How sad. Never to be retrieved. I think I could have probably gotten out of that situation before as well. Fighting the fish was also a bad move, but then again, he took like 5 hits with the Holy Rod. He could be the toughest enemy we've seen so far. The killer fish. There we go, nice. Alright, let's grab the relic. There it is. Gimme. Mermaid staff. Yeah, yep, just making sure. Water does still hurt. And across we go. This time with 200% more actually watching what's going on. Oh yeah. Grooving to the base. Get grooving. Nope. I think it was that one that got me, wasn't it? That was the guy. At least we've passed it by this time. There we go. You know, the boat makes a weird sound when he rows it, too. That's not like a standard boat rowing type sound, I don't think. It's kind of strange that a shade is another word for a ghost, you know? Like, shade is such a nice, pleasant thing. During the summer, it's what you want. Why Shade? I guess because it's like a spirit that's only a shadow of the former life or something like that, but I don't know. I can't think of Shade in any other context than being awesome, being respite from the heat. Anyways, we continue. My nose has been stuffy recently, I think because I've been kicking up so much dust with all this cleaning, so I apologize for that. Okay, there's no spell to summon the merman. The oarsman. Huh. Oi, out of here, Frozen Shade. Plenty of life maxes up down here, which is good. Always like getting free life. Here's the question, though. How do we get out of here? I guess... I mean, we could always... Is that really the only way out? Like, off to the left? It may be. Man, I have no idea where to use the... It's like, yeah, you could summon the oarsman, but why? Like, why would you do that? What's the advantage of doing that thing? No idea. But I don't think we can climb back up here. It's just too far, there's not enough footholds. So if we can't climb up there, then the only way out is kind of the way back where we came. Since we have to go back through the tunnel, back on the boat ride. Ugh. Fight the shades again. Get a level up, that's good. Won't complain about that. Just wish I would have known. Because that's one thing, you wouldn't have known that, right? If you were playing this for the first time and going through. You wouldn't know that there was no way back up through where we dropped down. Unless you really, like, use your critical thinking skills and were, like, aware of things. Which I'm not. Oh, wait, no boat ride. Forgot this was before the boat ride. I guess you could have, if you were really thinking about it, you could say, huh, I just fell down here and it doesn't look like I can come back up, so I've got to find another way out. Maybe, but I don't know. No fish. I'm no threat to you. Go back to swimming around in your little pool. Don't want to mess. I learned my lesson, like, twice, I think, last time. Alright, zombies. You, no. Bad zombie, get down. Always train your zombies. Remember the 5 basic commands for zombies. Sit, stay, roll over, play dead, and, do my taxes. Ow! Fucking... Whatever. What are my daggers anyways? It's fine. I appreciate the assist, zombie. Alright. Now what? I want to see if we can loop back over to the right into kind of where we were before. There must be a reason that we didn't do it before. We couldn't go that way in the past. But I want to see. I want to check for myself. And then if that doesn't work, that's okay. There's still plenty of shaft zone to look into. So, we're not anywhere close to being out of options yet. Where is it? Yeah, it's further up. Huh. Alright, zombie. Alright, zombie. See ya. Yeah, it was over here, right? But we've unlocked this. No, it's below this. Huh. Oh, it's right there. I just totally failed that jump. How it's truly, truly sad. Now you get to watch me go all the way back up here on the left side to try and drop down on the right side again. Thereby wasting everyone's time. Not just mine, yours as well. Alright, so what's the trick here? Ah! Short hop it. Okay, that's fine. Third time's a charm. Now we know. That is doable. This isn't impossible. It's what you're supposed to do. Ah, beautiful. Okay. How many life maxes have I gotten this stream? It's got to be like 4, right? It's crazy. My life max is getting maxed. Or my... Yeah. No, it's happening. The thing. I don't know. Is that a chicken here in the background? You see that? Looks like a chicken's like looking at this, like trying to grab it off the shelf, but his arms are just a little too short and he can't do it. And then the artist immortalized that very predicament for all time. So we can consider the plight of the chicken that couldn't reach the life max or the cookie jar or whatever was on that shelf before. Well, you know, I thought this room might link through to the right because you could see a kind of like whitish shaft over there. It looks like, you know, there's an exit to the left kind of aligned with the room we were just in, but I guess not. So what does that mean? Does it mean we get to go all the way back around? I wonder if it'd be faster to teleport up into the right. I think it might be. That's what we're gonna do. So to the teleport room we go. Hey, Bloody Zombie. How's it going? We've gotten a lot of power-ups today, but not a ton of progress. I guess that's fine. When we finally figure out where to progress, we'll be all powered up and stuff. And it'll be all that much easier. Alright. Keyhole teleportation tech. Go. Nice. You have arrived at your destination. Thank you for teleporting with Keyhole Technologies. Enjoy your day. I like how he screams. Like he's shocked. Understandable, I mean, probably the least user-friendly elevator of all time. Might be an exaggeration, but it might not be, I mean. Name a more disastrous one. I might give you Tower of Terror. Like the actual one, not the ride. Like the real situation that the Disney ride was based off of course. Is there a... What's over here? Save room that I never went into. God, I've just got this amazing ability to skip all save rooms. Scientists need to study me and, like, apply that to whatever this passive skill I have is. See if they can apply it to, like, infectious diseases or, I don't know, like bullets or something. Alright, so just to make sure. Yeah, we're snaking around to the right so we can go to the left. So we can go through that big-ass long hallway that I don't remember what's there. So we can go all the way back down to the place that we started the stream at. Very good. Actually, what's below here? We've never been down this way. Check it out. See, there's no rain falling. Ooh, he only... Oof. He only did 15 damage, really. Whoa. He, like, prayed himself away. Amazing. Hello, Medusas. Good to see you down this low. Usually they're, like, higher enemies. You don't see them in this southward of a climate. So, these may be some other sort of variety of Medusa head. Hey, no. She fucking tried. Why would I want to drop down? It seems very unsafe. Like, what guarantee do I have that there's anything below here? I mean, I know in real life you could, like, look down and say, oh yeah, it looks safe. Or, oh no, it doesn't look safe at all. See a telescope. You know, I gotta say though, if I was a guy with the castle that was like overhanging a cliff, I might put a chain dangling room to just hang out in sometimes. So I guess I can respect it. This is kind of a cool room. You can like totally like have lunch down here too. Oh, look at the bird, he's perched. Oh, he's got a nest down there. Oh man, this game's so good. What a nice detail. They took time to like animate that sprite and create it just for this. Awesome. Alright, let's see. Is that the Orbin? Huh. Weird. That's all we can do. We can't look again. See, I don't know what to really, like, take from that. Hang on just a sec. Why the hell is my iMovie open? Go away, iMovie. You take too many resources. Huh. I wonder how bad directionality on the mic is. Like, okay, slight experiment here. Because I know the game is pretty loud anyways. So, this is me kind of talking straight ahead. This is me talking at the same volume, but, like, off to my left. Like, if I'm looking at my computer. I wonder how much of a drop that is. Because I think this mic is pretty directional, but I haven't done too many experiments with it, like off-axis type stuff. Stand on the space. Nice. Alright, up we go. How did the Medusa survive that? Like, I struck directly into where it was. Hitboxes are a little jank there, Medusa. Maybe she trained hard, though. Maybe she, like, went to the gym every day and, you know... Hello? Hello? Oh, there we go. Ah! Do we finally have a use for our dog ability? But yeah, the joke I was trying to make is that she slimmed her hitbox down by dieting and exercise. Alright, in we go. In we go, pup. Pup. Oh, come on, surely. Surely! That's gotta be the point of this, right? I did a dash there. Whoa. I didn't know I had that ability. Is it just like a short dash, or can I keep it going? Looks like you can keep it going. You gotta, like, double tap. Can I really not go in there? Oh. Pot roast. Thought it was a passageway to a new area, but it's not. It's just a room with pot roast. Wait, hang on. There's another way off to the left. Alright. Back to Alucard mode. It's like just below here. Almost missed it. Yeah, right here. Ah, Mist Could Pass. That's what I was going to call this part, and I totally forgot. Came up with that name, like, earlier today. I was like, ah, that's good. I'm going to remember something to do with Mist Can Pass. And then I didn't remember. Not at all. Okay. Well, at least we explored this, like, little, like, far-right dangly room situation. Got that kind of figured out. Good. Wait. Down and left. Here we are. I just feel like you have to slide through those rooms. Alright, back to Axe. Forgot about these. Stone Rose. Didn't really have a very strategic approach there. Unless the strategy was to get hit. Alright. I'm stoned. I've been stoned. Okay, no more stone. They only take 2 hits. They don't even hit that hard anymore. They're mostly scary. I think this hallway also has those, like, plant monster ladies, right? I'm pretty sure that's true. What's with those statues? Why are they thrusting their hips out? What is this situation? This feels like a very bad place to be. This feels like a place to be, like, at the end of a certain video from a certain website. See that giant eyeball in the background? What the fuck? You noticed that? Look at it. Oi, eyeball. Are you just gonna look? Damn. Yeah, these things. With showing a bit of cheeks. Huh. The eyeball is freaking me out a little bit. I know it's like no threat, but doesn't the floor look like a little bit darker here? No. Guess it's nothing. Man, that's a big, satisfying explosion when they die, isn't it? I feel like they definitely had a meeting when they were, you know, in pre-development for this game, where they were, like, strategizing about, like, the overall vibe and the style and, like, what was going on. They're like, all right, so how do we want enemies to die? It's like, do we just want to, like, fall over dead with their animations? And the guy in charge is like, no. Make them all explode into fire or explosions or blood. Any of these is acceptable, but I will have one of them for sure. Okay. Really, was it not this way? Bit circuitous around here. Is that the right word? Circuitous. It's a bit of a maze, is what I'm trying to say. Oh, these guys. Good. Slinger. I think this is... No. That's how we unlock the way to go. Right? No, that was just a little treasure room. What do we have? The clock. I haven't used the clock yet, you know. Should we give it a go? One was gonna get me. Alright. Next enemy we use the clock. You. Wow. It does what you would expect. Oh, it has a countdown, too. I like how it follows you around. Oh, that's cool. Nice. Oh. Hello, Ouija board. Ouija table. Ouija board table. Table that you'd put a Ouija board on. Let's keep the clock. Yeah, we're good. Down and to the right. Clock room. No flea. There's no other flea in this room for sure. No? Okay, fine. Just prove me wrong, game. I won't take it personally or anything. I've gone too far. Wait, hang on. I'm confused. Wait, huh? How did we get down there before? Hang on. We've gone too far. There's only one flea in this room, I promise you. See, I told you. How about that? Am I some sort of psychic? Can I predict the future? I'll leave you guessing. I won't reveal my secrets. Ouija table. Ouija table. Huh. Okay. This guy's like, you stopped time on me last time. I'm gonna get you for that. And then he didn't. He died. It's like down and to the right. There's definitely like a passage through the floor. No. No, I guess not. That better not have been like a one-time... Nah, surely not. Nah, that's ridiculous. They wouldn't do that. There's still stuff to explore down there. It has to be in this room. It has to be here. This has to be it. Yeah. Yeah, okay, here we go. Nice. Took a while to get back, but I think we are back. Okay. We got almost 5k gold. Closer to 4.5, I guess. Over 4.5. Let's try Spear Guy. Oh, you got me. I jumped into your spear. I'll help you out. I better get the assist for that. No. The sound they make is still kind of ridiculous, isn't it? The whoa! It's just fun to imitate. I need a massage. Oh my god. If anyone's out there and they're like willing to volunteer to give me a massage, I will take you up on it. Okay. This is okay. We missed a way to go. But now we know that this is definitely just like a free fall passageway. Okay, so where else can we go down here? There's the down way. Like down this way. That we never checked out. What's this? Looks a bit suspicious, right? There we go, okay. Ooh. Vertical path with the frozen shades. Dodge. We've done it. Nice. Very evasive. Aha. Hello.
Thy destiny awaits, O Prince.
Well, that's a bit ominous. I just kind of want to get across. Like, Destiny could wait till later. There's bats in this passageway. Oh. Come back. Come back. Ah, fuck. I'm moonwalking underwater. I'm catching up, though. Come on. Come on. Come on. I guess he was right. My destiny maybe does await. You may not survive this. Okay, back on the boat. Whew. That was hard work. A bit of a sit down here, recover my stamina. Ah, so you needed him there to pass that. Okay. Appreciate the ride, guy. Although next time, like, maybe warn me about the low ceiling if you don't mind. He's like, use your eyes. Like, okay, fair enough. Fair enough. There's got to be a water no longer hurts you thing. Yeah, here we go. Obtain holy symbol. It's a snorkel. We got a snorkel. Hang on. Look at that. Protection while underwater. Nice. Okay, now we can explore underwater. Seems important. So what? Now we can summon a ferryman and swim underwater. So, like, why would we need a ferryman? Hang on. Nope, I'm exploring the underwater now. Yeah, like this. You got an elixir. You move a little bit slower underwater, but not too much. Now, I realize if there's any killer fish down here, we'll have to watch out. We'll have to use our watch, I think, to, like, freeze them in place. And get a ton of damage on them. This looks a little sus, right? Nah, it's fine. It's okay. It's just, like, too flat and perfect, you know? No, I'm not talking... Never mind. I'm not gonna make the flat chest joke. Just know I kind of felt like it, though. What's up here? An onyx. Something that's sellable. Where's that gate? There was a gate here before, right? What happened to it? It's just, like, vanished. Like, we don't care about the gate anymore. So now I could go way over to the left and explore. Kind of where we were before. Knuckle Duster. Knuckle Duster, eh? Let's see. I'm guessing that's a new weapon, right? Yeah. Iron-studded brass knuckles. Hell yeah. Hang on. We gotta compare to that. Nope, the attack drops quite a bit. Holy Rod's gonna be our go-to for the time being. That's not gonna change. Still, very cool. This Holy Rod's good, man. I don't know what's going to unseat it, but it's going to have to be a pretty good weapon. It's going to be pretty epic. Alright. Where else can we go? Yeah, let's see what's off to the right here. Whoa. Oh. Oh, hi. Skylia worm. Are those rocks hurt or not? He doesn't seem that threatening. Yeah, that wasn't bad at all. Wow. Okay. I'm not, like, over-leveled, am I? Guess we better hurry, even though, like, water's no threat to us anymore. In fact, no, let's take our time. Resist ice! Nice. It's like a salt potion, maybe. Yeah, we'll explore the lower levels first. Ooh, what's that? Scimitar. We already have a scimitar. Still not as good. Yep. Holy Rod. With its awesome, like, arcing strike. Yeah, it's been very reliable. Okay. Pot roast, nice. Need a refund on my last one that I had to sacrifice in the boat panic. Actually, music? Music? Huh. Did you hear? The music just, like, died. Like, totally died. Hang on, I want to check something. How many pot roasts do we have? Yeah, I guess I didn't use it because we used it on that doomed run. Hello? What? Oh. Oh, I see. You're the real boss. There's just your scout below. Ooh. Waters. I kind of want to use the attack potion here. But she's not hitting that hard yet. I don't know why I say shit like that. Okay, there's one. I wonder if they respawn or not. Ow! Oh. Life's in the yellow. Oh, skulls. Water skulls. I see. Ooh. Okay, okay, okay. How about one of those pot roasts? It may be time to pop a pot roast. Okay. Maybe two of them, yeah. Just really chow down. Okay. Go ahead and remove that so we don't accidentally pot roast. That'd be so tragic. Not bad. Nice try. Yeah. Let's make that Aru sound. Who's Aruing? Oh, I see. She's got, like, dogs underneath her, too. Almost dodged all those, but didn't. The last one got me. Or the one in the middle got me. Okay. Skylia. She's not... She is, her chest is exposed. Alright, enough with the falling rocks, please. I don't want to be here. Oh, I'm behind you now. Yeah, it's bad. It's real bad for you. Huh. Okay. That wasn't too bad. Always cool when a, like a boss kind of like harasses you before, and then like you see the full terror of what you're up against. With the little mini boss. That was a nice moment, like a little bit of a fake out, you know? Good stuff. Alright, let's continue. What's this? Crystal Cloak. See. No? Ooh, here we go. Enchanted semi-invisible cape. Wow, it raises our constitution quite a bit. And our defense. Yeah, no reason not to equip that. Oh, look at that. We got the cool afterimage effect going now. I think we had that at the very beginning of the game. Oh, that looks so nice. You know what? I want to watch the Castlevania anime again. That's what this is making me want to do. Okay. Well, let's see. That's pretty much this entire zone covered, right? We can now explore underwater, so I think we should probably do that to the best of our ability. Which means kind of going back the way we came. Yeah, towards like the Fishman zone. Fishman Hell. But this time we'll actually like explore it, you know? The underwater part. See if there's anything down there. See if there's anything on the way. And hopefully that'll lead us to our next power-up. Man, quite a pause there. Okay, no reason to go down. Let's go up. If we can. If we don't fail to jump horribly. God, this is a nice chill tune. I want to hear like a synthwave remix of this. Oh man, we got to go through the... So it's hinting that there's something down below. And I don't understand what this crate's for either. Like, why have a crate here? Wait, hang on. Can I block up that water that's leaking? Oh! That's cool. That's really cool. Wow. Come on. Why is that? It's like the worst angle. You should face around. You should, like, turn to face me, Toad. Oh. Hi. Whoa! Okay. Oh, that hurts pretty bad. Why do fish hit so hard in this game? Every fish I've encountered is, like, absolutely meteor smash me. Alright, there's more over here. Let's be careful. Their strikes are deadly. Though they die pretty quickly. Oh, God. Yep. Should have looked before I leaped down. You can even see him. No excuse for that. Alright. See a fish. Fish heads. What's that, a pile of sticks? Nunchaku! Nunchucks! Hell yeah. Alright, we're gonna try this, even if it's not, like, that good. I could put it on my offhand. Strikes enemy twice. Ooh. Two-handed, though. Ah, I see. Well, if it strikes twice, it might be good. We'll try it out for a bit. Why not? Or nunchaku. You can always go back to the Holy Rod if it's not doing well for us. Something very satisfying about moonwalking underwater. Okay, it still kills the toads in one strike. You don't have to strike twice with it. You can choose to just do it once. Oh. Man, it's a lot of fire. Firefish underwater, why? Nice. But is there any reason to come down here? Unless you just like killing fishes. Which, I mean, you know, fine. If you're into that. Hang on. There's a mechanic I don't quite understand here. So can I just jump forever underwater? Yeah, I can. So you can rise all the way to the top. That's cool. Ah, this game is good. If you're at this point in the stream and you haven't played Castlevania Symphony of the Night, you probably should. So I'm having a great time with this game. There's something else down here. You. I think it was just a projectile. Oops. Okay. Hurry up. What secrets do you guys guard? They can walk on your head. They can walk on your head and it doesn't matter. How nice. Usually when you walk on an enemy's head, it like does you damage, because I don't know why. More life up! Holy crap! So much health. I'm gonna have to go back and check like what my health was at the beginning of the stream versus now. I swear it's like 60 or 70 points higher. I want to get down there, like bad. Because then I can get even more life max up. Just to raise the ridiculousness of this entire situation. Alright, frog. Okay. I think I hit his tongue there. Ow. Ow. I kind of locked into his hitbox. Into his hurt box. Okay, hang on. So I don't see any passageways like below. But it does seem like, you know, just looking, it looks like you could jump up through the floor there if you really wanted to. Maybe it's not in this room. There's a down passageway. Oh, yeah, it's the one we were just looking at. Okay. Huh. Yeah, there's this whole thing. With, like, the current and stuff. Very suspicious. You can't fight the current, though. Like, you can't go past this point. I bet, you know? Okay, hang on. Nope, nope, hang on. Okay. Whew. Okay, here we go. What? Oh, something appeared by the wooden bridge. What'd I grab here? I didn't see. Herald shield. Shield with heart crest. We don't do shields around here. Okay, so you need the skelly apes to blow the bridge. Okay. Let's go back. So we just spawned skeleton apes throughout the entire underground. So, I mean, that's not great. You know, getting upgrades and stuff is nice, but at what cost? It's skeletons of apes long past and reanimated to do mischief, then I don't know. Come here. Yep. Oh, hang on. Ah, shit, we don't need to kill him. If that's the only one in... Hey, this place is frog infested. It's like Egypt back in the day. I mean, the Plague of Frogs and all that stuff. Moses, etc. Common Bible story. You might have heard it. Don't do it, frog. Alright. Yep, he's the only one in here. I hope he respawns. That frog dropped a knuckle duster. What the hell? Okay, come here. We gotta bait him over, I guess. Come here. Come here, frog. No. Don't act like you didn't want to mess with me. You see him like acting like I didn't want to fight you. Come here. Come here. Yep. Right this way. Right this way. Very good. Yes, Skelly Ape. Do my bidding. Nice. All right. Even more life max. This is getting kind of ridiculous at this point. All right, what's below? What's down here? Ooh, new zone. Ooh. Abandoned pit to the catacomb. Very... Ooh. That music is ominous as hell. Alright, I'm going to take a short break here. I'm going to go try to clear my sinuses out because they are getting on my nerves at this point. You know, I kind of think I figured out what it is a little bit. Well, I don't know. It could be anything, but I'm going to get up and stretch a bit. And we'll come back and explore this very, very ominous looking zone. So hang tight. I'll be back in a sec. Okay, I'm back. As you can probably tell by the couch break text on screen, which I still think is nice. I'd like to do something a bit nicer with it, but I just haven't had a chance to do it, or I've been lazy. You can choose to believe I've been lazy. I can't really argue against that. Okay. Even though I'm back, I'm going to take a moment here to check out the Discord and stuff and just chill. So I will alert you if anything is worth alerting you about, but maybe just a few minutes of chillness with this horrible dissonant music playing in the background. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, nothing too... Yep. Nothing really worth noting. So... But now we know. Now I don't have to, like, sit here and wonder if I'm missing out on anything. This place is not on the map either. I just realized. So... I'm still wondering. That's what... Before I jump back in, that's the thing that I'm kind of... That's sticking out in my mind, is... What the hell's going on with the... You know, we were in that dangly tower, way off to the right. We looked in the telescope and we saw like a ferryman just chilling kind of out in a lake somewhere. And we got that relic as well that like allows us to summon the Oarman, I think is what it was called. What the hell was all that about? I have no clue. Zero clue at all. Unless that area to the right that we went to on the ferryman to get our snorkel was ferryman list before. I don't know. We didn't really check it out, so I don't know. May never know. All right, that's enough of that. Hello, snake column of evilness. Man, this area has like in-game vibes, doesn't it? I don't like how empty it is either. Oh my god. There's like shit falling from the ceiling too. Look at that. Giant dog mouth. I mean, whatever happens to you if you go in there, you had to expect it, right? Like, you can't go in there and be like, I expected an ice cream shop. It's like, no. Something horrible lurks within. For sure. Alright. Ah, good thing I checked this. Good thing I went against my instincts, which were screaming at me to avoid this room, and thereby found the save point. Okay. The first part of this tune is really nice, and then the piano kicks in, and it just gets really evil. Why does this feel like one of those zones where they're gonna like turn out all the lights? Look at that in the background. There's an album cover that looks exactly like that for a band called The Crown, I think. It's a really awesome album, by the way, for like just Black Death. Oh, hey Cerberus, how's it going? Ooh. Okay. Okay, so you shoot fireballs. Noted. We can probably avoid that. Whoa. Not that! Whoa, shit! Okay. Okay. Okay, clock doesn't work on him. Actually, it does slow the fireballs down, it looks like. Whoa. Okay. Our health has suddenly gotten very low. Okay, hang on. Holy Rod. Nope. Holy Rod in the upper hand, please. And food in this hand. What do we want? How about a Frankfurter? It's a local favorite. Frickin'. Here we go. A little bit cumbersome to equip healing items, gotta say. Ouch. 19! That's not enough. Uh-oh. That's about it. Hang on. Actually, there's a save point just below. So I don't know that we need to, like, spam all our healing items, but... I don't know. Nope. Ow, shit! What's that? Okay, so he sits down before doing that. That's gonna do it. Yep, okay, fine. That's fine, we'll get our healing items back. Tough fight. That's such a good laugh. It reminds me of Master Hand from Smash Bros, the original one. Alright, back in. There's probably some other healing items we could pop. Like, I know I've got a attack up potion that we could use. Let's actually examine our inventory real quick and just see. We got resist ice. That won't do any good against a fire-breathing dog, I don't think. Ooh, an elixir restores all HP. Damn, didn't realize. We have this attack potion. Some healing items. Pentagram. Pentagram's more of a room clearing type thing, I think. Our library cards, we don't need those. We got some potions. We got resist thunder. We need resist fire. Ah, we don't have it. Okay. We'll try once more without any, like, buffing items. And if we don't get through, then we'll try the attack up. Man. So cool. The art in that room, I mean. That's one thing about the nunchucks, is they do kind of lock you in. Okay. Because you strike twice. Oh my god. Just playing bad. I'm just playing bad. Stop playing bad. It's not a problem. Okay, hang on. No. The nunchucks, I'm telling you. Let's go back to the... Where is it? The Holy Rod. His heads are like rotating, like a fucking Gatling gun. Well, that was, dare I say, worse than the last run. Well. We found a tough doggy down here in the depths. I feel like we got him onto his next phase last time. Because he definitely changed his moveset where he was firing like the mega lasers. The mega fire lasers? Firing his mega lasers? I don't know. But the triple, like, sitting down and at an angle type thing. He may be too tough for us. Also, we didn't use our clock at all that time, did we? No need to be shy with it. Oh, still got the nunchucks out. Oh god! What the fuck?! Clock betrayed me there. Like, kept me in the hurt box way too long. Okay. No. Well, maybe. Can we just get to the other side? Oh, he doesn't like that, does he? There we go. Okay. If he's gonna leap backwards and then turn around, yep. We need to bait out his upward blast attack, I think. Yep, like that. There we go. Let me get behind him and get some damage in. What do you think about this? Yep, perfect. Okay. Not too bad. A little tricky, but not too bad. He was very bad if you tried to fight him standard, but a pretty easy kind of AI to fake out. We have over 200 HP now. It's kind of ridiculous. I'm gonna drop a save just in case there's another bad guy in the next room. I wouldn't put it past this game to do that. I'm not gonna lose my progress, even though dog's gonna be easy now. Cerberus ain't no big deal once he had that strat on lockdown. Yeah, it just seemed like the attack window was just a little too tight for what they were asking, like hitting him in between his fire blasts. So I felt like there must have been some trick to it. Look at these pillars. Being held aloft by, once again, naked ladies. Why is there a switch up there? You see that? So, Salem Witch. Whoa. So just to be clear, she's kind of cute, isn't she? Just to be clear, that's a boss they put before the zone. Kind of strange, but okay. Okay, she can fire at any angle. She's pretty tough. You can kind of stun lock her, though. Okay. Not really someone you can take lightly. Oh, the Salem Witches. What? Ooh, Gremlin. Wow, he's tough, too. All the enemies down here are pretty tough. Oh, I see. You leave fire around for me to run into. Screw you too, then. Not too bad if you get in there. Start hitting him, but pretty annoying enemy. Just gotta take it a little bit slow, which pains me so. Goes against every instinct I have. Contain demon card. What's a demon card? Why do I always fail and press the map button instead of the inventory button? Don't know. Is it a relic, maybe? It is. Summons Devil Familiar. Okay, sure. Ah, there he is! What's up? Oh, he's purple. Gotta like that. We get a little familiar now. What's his name? And he's got a green spear. Very cool. Let's call him Day-Day. Day-Day the demon summon. The demon familiar. Alright, Day-Day. Let's do some work. Let's see what you're all about. Oh. I used the clock. Did not mean to. Day-Day was pretty passive there. He didn't really do much. Gotta admit. But that's okay. Maybe he's just, like, taking in his surroundings and trying to see how things are gonna go. Whether I'm worth helping out or not. Here comes the blast. Yep. Again. What's that? That's new. Didn't even see what it was. Frankly, don't want to know. Okay. Oh, I see. Oh, he did something. He poked her. He killed her. Way to go. Way to go, Day-Day. Nice. Yeah, some sort of Kamehameha attack. Energy wave. Ooh. I can't get into the wall. I don't care, because you can come out of the wall, and then you're going to kill me, so... Fair's fair. Don't take it personal. No offense meant by that, but do what you gotta do. How deep does this go? Someone put a door down here. What? New zone? Really? Oh my god, I've got the map button and the inventory button just completely backwards now. The catacombs. Okay. I guess what I want is a save point. If I can get a save point, that'd be great. There we go. Perfect. Man, this is all, like, non-mapped territory. We're exploring, as far as the map is concerned, uncharted grounds. So, before we explore these catacombs, do we want to go up there and explore the pre-catacomb zone fully first? I kind of think so. Just to be thorough. Just to make sure we don't miss anything. So yeah, we'll be back down there. Plus we get to enjoy this wonderful, relaxing background music just a little bit longer, which I know you're thrilled about. I know I am. Okay, yeah, so what's over here, first of all? Yeah, see? We would have missed this stuff. A karma coin and a combat knife. Both equipable. Yep, not as good. It's a flat combat dagger. It's flat, that's unfortunate. It's not busy anymore. Coin with 2 effects. Wow, how specific. Okay. We'll leave the karma coin alone for now. Anytime a game like gets randomness involved, I just start to get really wary. If stakes are high. If stakes aren't high, then who cares, right? But I like to be in full control of what's going on. Nice. Alright, see you, Salem Witch. C'est la vie. Doesn't that mean goodbye? What does c'est la vie mean? Hang on. I have all this, like, random nonsense in my brain. And when I say it to myself, it doesn't matter, because I know what I mean. But then I say it out loud, and suddenly, what everyone else's perception of it really matters. So, hang on. C'est la vie. Meaning. I mean, such is life. Yeah, I guess it kind of works. It didn't really mean, like, goodbye like I was intending, but... I guess, since she died, it's like, well, you know, that's how life goes sometimes. Alright, Day-Day. I think we haven't really seen much from you. I'd really like to see a little bit more... Oh, my... No, don't fall down any further, please. I was up. Let me... Nope. She tried. She tried to get her revenge. Day-Day, like... A little bit... There you go. There you go. Okay. You got a poke in there. I have no idea, like, how much damage he does or anything. I'm assuming his green spear is pretty good. Another zone! Are you serious? Okay, yeah. It seems like the only way. At least marked on the map. Ah, new teleporter. Well, now I'm really glad we came down here. Yeah, so now we can warp all the way... Yeah. Which also means we can warp out and then come back. Is there any reason we'd want to warp out? The only thing I can think of is to go to the library. we do have quite a bit of cash. Yeah, we got 5.5K. Should we make a quick library trip before our foray back down into the catacombs? Also, game, since we have 3 hours and 36 minutes in, that is a lie. I have, let's see, this is stream 3, I think. So we're at least like 5 hours in. I don't get why game clocks are just like not accurate sometimes. I don't understand. I'm sure there's a good reason. And I'm sure it's something that's like fundamental to understanding how computers work or something. But I sure don't know. Ah, it's raining again. Nice. Hang on. This doesn't seem right. Yeah, it's up. My bad. I was like, we don't have to fight musketeers to go to the library. What is this, France? We have yellow Medusa heads in this tower now. That's new, right? I don't think we've seen them before. Oh, okay. I thought Day-Day was an enemy there, but he's not. He's just hanging out. He does look like an enemy, to be fair. I don't think he would fault me for feeling that way. Wrong place! No, 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 no. Where the fuck is the library? Maybe it is further down. I think it is further down. I think I'm dumb. Sorry about that. Sorry that my brain is just not good. If only there was a way to fix this. If there is, I surely don't know what it is. Yeah. Did I take the elevator last time? Is that what the deal is? No. Spear guards. Okay. That's fair enough. I did abuse your buddies down below, Skeleton Ape, and use them to, like, open passageways and stuff. So, yep. No, should use the elevator. Okay. Nice. Yeah, they still take 2 hits, but it's double strike with this weapon, so you do get rid of them fairly quickly. And I think I remember. Yes, there's like a lower way and there's an upper way, and if we go the lower way, we get into Shopkeep's toilet zone, which is not where you want to be. Oh, he one-shot that now. Cool. You know, even in addition to the items or the cash sum we've acquired, we also have some items that we can sell. So, it seems like as good of a time as any to go see our buddy, the traitorous Shopkeep that makes his home in the library, that runs his shop. A tipple of knowledge. Day-Day got a hit in there. I saw it. Don't think I didn't see it, Day-Day. I'm tracking your performance here. Nope. We can't leave these thorn weeds alive, because they apparently grow into horrible monsters, if given enough time. No, don't get distracted. Just go. Just go. Ow. I got a paper cut earlier this week, actually, on my thumb. Yep, you can see right there. Very annoying. It'll be better soon. Are there fleas in here? Nope, nobody's in here. Random empty room. Hello!
Young Master Alucard.
It's me!
How may I serve you?
By selling me stuff. First, though, what's our tactics again? Huh. Nah. I'm guessing that's strategies for some of the bosses, but
How about this?
no need. We're not really struggling. Dude, that Onyx is worth quite a bit. We got 8.5K. Hell yeah, we're going shopping.
How about this?
Okay. Another potion would be nice. It'd be nice to have an anti-venom. Why is that knife so good? But it's a usable item. Look at that, 40 damage. Holy crap. Boomerang, too. We have some library cards. We don't really need them. That saber seems good. Damascus sword. Might buy that, honestly. Fine sword honed to razor edge. Actually, what we probably need more than damage at this point, because I think we're kind of, like, tearing through enemies pretty well. That sword is tempting, though. Better armor would be nice. Iron Curious, Steel Curious, Diamond Plate. Would bump our defense quite a bit, but God, it's pricey. We could save for it, though. Let's see. Dual-colored reversible cape. Nah. Elven Cloak. Nah. 30k for Joseph's coat. Huh. That you can choose any color for. Ah, I see. Okay. Ring with holy powers. The thing is, I wonder if that's... Oh, I see. It boosts all your stats by 1. That'd be pretty good. But I think the sword's the way to go. Now, what's going to happen is if I buy this sword, we're going to find a better one, like, very, very soon. But, screw it.
Thank you.
I don't think we need anything else. Actually, no, I'm going to buy an anti-venom, since we don't have any of them. I'll buy a couple. 3 of them. There we go. Alright. So, our nunchucks go away. Very sad, but... Look at that. That's a 38 damage. Even though it's only a strike once, I'm assuming scythe weapon. Yeah, it looks like a standard sort of sword. I'm assuming it's better. You know, you can actually get a double strike if you attack right before you land on the ground. Then you get another one right when you land. Huh, okay. So you can kind of get our double strike nunchuck tech on any weapon, really. If we're a little bit smart about it. Okay. We'll have to check out the... Yeah, on these guys. Yeah, they died in one shot now. Nice. Okay, okay. That's another question I have is... Can we... Now, you can't, like, alternate weapons and, like, get 2 hits in or anything like that, it seems. Okie dokie. So now what? Back down into the catacombs, right? Yeah. Let's make our way out of here. Dede got in there. Dede got a shot in on the book. I think he's getting a little bit more comfortable and more aggressive as time has gone on, which is good. Open up to me, Dede. We can be great pals if we just work together. We can achieve great things with cooperation. Some jolly cooperation. Alright. I do enjoy the music in here. I thought it was a bit stuffy at first, but now it's just kind of like familiar and nice. Got another uncurse. I've got so many uncurses, which is good. In case we do get cursed, we can get really fast. Right, to the elevator, please. What's he gonna do when we ride the elevator? Dede, I mean. He's gonna get left behind, is what? He's gonna hang out below and then make his way back up. As quick as his little wings can carry him. Okay. Yep, here we are. Should go save if we were smart, but, you know. You know who you're dealing with by now. You've been watching the stream. Even if this is your first stream of mine that you've seen, you've been watching for an hour and a half. Yeah, you know exactly the level of IQ and intelligence the streamer you're observing is playing with. Know exactly how many crayons he's got in his box. And it's about... not many colors. They still take 3 hits. But the animation is slower with the one attack, the single attack, versus like the multi-attack of the nunchucks. So I do think it's just an overall upgrade. Could be wrong, but that's how I see it. Alright. I kind of feel like we've been over-leveled for quite a bit of this, but down here I feel a little bit... I feel either on level or slightly under-leveled. I'm not sure which of the two it is. Or if that's even the case at all. But it's kind of just how I feel. Okay. So we could go to the left here, or we could go to the right. I'm going to say left first, but no reason for that, really. Ah, here we are. A Bloodstone. What's that? I'm assuming it's... Yeah. Onyx. Did I not sell an Onyx? Huh. Improves blood healing ability. Why not? Haven't used it at all, but... no reason not to equip it. Actually, hang on. Damn, music was just kicking in. Let's go ahead and save again. In case I die, because if I die, I'm going to totally forget to go to the left and collect that item. So there's a reason for the save. Okay. Now then. I've looked at you like 3 times. What is your deal? A were-skeleton. He's right there. Huh. Dies in 1 shot. For some reason, I had flashbacks to those guys being really tough. What the fuck? Bonark? Oof. Whoa! Okay. Lightning ball. That's one thing with their death animations. You kind of wonder about whether or not it's going to hurt you or not. Kind of frantic music playing, eh? Feels like a very easy place to get, like, trapped in. Kind of like I am right now. Oh my god, they've left so many fires around. This is why, like, wildfire stars crap like this. Look at the state of this room. I can't even hit this. Which is my fault, not theirs. Yeah. Is there any reason to be over here? No. You. I just cleaned up this room. And you make a mess here. Frustration of the parent. Okay, at least that's 1 more down. I just have to, like, jump and hope there's no fire below. And there is, but that I don't land on it. Come back here. Okay, I've got clock. I mean, that's one way to clear the fire out, I guess. There we go. Nice. My health has been taken away from me. It's been stolen. I've been mugged. Okay. Let's go this way. We'll go with the Bible, I guess. For now. What's that? Slime. It's a slime. And it's not like a low-level enemy. Which is surprising. I can't hit it. Huh. I can't hit but a large slime. Okay, you gotta use your items on it. Huh. He's pretty tough. He has a little jump. Okay, we got him. Get him fast. Fast, fast. Okay. Look at him run away. He's like, shit, this was my one plan, is let the bone dragon just kill him. And he's gone now, so I gotta get out of here. I gotta get out of here. And he did. Okay. At least there's none of those fire-dropping ghouls around. I was gonna say golems. They're not golems. Better not drop off the ceiling. Better just stay right up there. Slime. No, Day-Day, it doesn't do any good to, like, try to attack the slimes. You see, physical attacks cannot hurt them. But appreciate the attempt there, buddy. The attempt to assist. That's where I came in. It is. Okay. Ooh, dark room. Oh. Okay. Don't think we'll be making our progress, or any progress in this room. Our progress, your progress, anyone's progress. I can't see, but I see, like, the glimmer of spikes in the darkness, so. And luckily this room is totally respawned with crap, so. We'll just, like, make our way through quickly, I think. Back the way we came. Ow. Slime. Slime slam. It's slime time. Back to clock. You will pay for your slime. You did the slime. You did the crime. Now you gotta face the slime. Ooh. There's a lot of crap in here that looks like enemies, but... Oh. I guess it's not enemies. Monster Vial 3. Monster Vial 3. It's a Monster Vial 3. Okay. I kind of want to check, actually. Oh my god. I cannot press the right button to go to map or inventory anymore. It's just completely beyond me. Monster Vial 3. Summon Skeleton Ally. Ooh. Cool. So we get Skeleton Foes and Skeleton Allies in this room. Really, free upgrades. Okay, I'll take it. Man, look at all the skellies down here. I'd like to know the backstory of, like, why they're all down here and why they're all, like, arranged like this. This is the same way in the past room, too, the one we just passed through. Ooh, he looks tough. What? Okay, he's got magic. Gravekeeper. Whoa. Okay, that's one way through a room. The monks. What the fuck? What just happened? Okay, got one of them. Hellfire Beast. He doesn't do that much damage. Okay, this is fine. Yeah, just don't use your magic. There we go. And you. Gravekeeper. With your martial arts and stuff. Huh. Interesting enemy. So he just, like, hangs out down here with all the bones and stuff. Him and his buddy and the giant horseman. Any bad news? Losoth. Whoa! Fire Tosser. What? Damn. That was a pretty grim death animation. Okay. He's got a close-up attack, too. Huh. Give him space. His attack animation is so quick, though, is the thing. Okay. Health is low. Let's use some of our potions, shall we? We've left up here. Alright. Let's use both of them, actually. May as well. I have no interest in repeating progress here. Look at that lava effect. It's not bad when you don't look at it, but when you kind of actually focus on it, it's not that great, is it? I mean, great for the time and all that, but... What are you? I see. Discus Lord. Your discus does not pause when time does. How many hits do you take? Oh my god. Whoa. Okay. This guy's tough! Why are you not paused? What the fuck was that nonsense? I can't get up there. Yeah, things down here seem tougher. Okay, you gotta duck and attack. That's the trick with them. Got it. Although he does have that one lower attack. But you can dodge their upper attack if you duck. No, you can't, apparently. Huh, I did before. Just general confused. Generally confused and general confusion. Oh, another room like this. Good. Did not mean to pause, but okay. What hit me? What? I don't know what's going on. Let's go here. What is this room? Hello? $1! $1 in this room! Are you serious? No way! No way, what's the secret? Give me the secret, come on. Okay. No! No! That right there, That was some nonsense. That was some straight up BS. Dude absolutely took me to task. Oh my god. Can I not attack this? There we go. Thornweed. Okay, the fire burned out. Does the fire burn out over time? Look at how much fire you put there. He's just going back and forth in the same spot, just lighting it even more on fire. It's like it's already on fire. It's already burning. No need. No need to, like, belabor the point. I hit you 3 times. You're done. Those are the rules. You know the rules, and so do I. Okay. Nice little baby hop. Just a little baby jump. Okay. Ah. Damn it, fire burned out just before I could do it myself. Okay, what about this room? Not even $1 in this one. Uh-oh. Nope. Nope. I know what a long load screen means. I sure hope there's a save point over here. Thornweed, just don't. Oh, hell yeah. I still missed it, though, the first time. The jinx is still in play. Okay. I'll wait for you. Okay, now what? So I really have to wait for this to burn out. I don't want to be here anymore. There we go. Oof. It was really hard work getting out of that room. Like, harder work than you'd expect. Okay. What's going on here? Oh. Oh. Granfalloon. Oh, God. It's horrible. Giant corpse monster ball. Ugh. Wow. I am kind of shocked right now by how horrifying this is. This is definitely one of the most horrifying monsters I've ever come across. Terrifying. Oh, there's a Wilhelm scream there for sure. I heard it. It was there. Yeah, good job. Oh, Day-Day's going for it. You see that? Look at him poking away. Nice shot, Day-Day. Yeah, he's freaked out too. He's like, let's get this guy down so we can get the hell out of here. Or is he like glitched out? I feel like his AI was a little over aggressive there. There's a lot of monsters. There's a lot of corpse monsters, zombies here. Let's stay in the corner and kill them a little bit at a time. Hopefully they ease up after a little bit, but they just keep a coming. They're just coming and coming and coming. Don't take that out of context either. Okay, here we go. Yeah, that's totally the Wilhelm. I don't know if that's gonna work. Okay, it did work. Nice. Finally get a chance. That's the thing. You don't really get much opportunity to like attack this guy because there's just monsters you gotta deal with, like little guys all the time, constantly. Okay. Oof. I don't like how their arms are like outstretched towards me as they fall to the ground. Okay. Come on. Ah, shit. My goodness. I wonder if the, like, corpses cost us... Okay, we have lasers now. Good. I was wondering if there would be lasers or not, so it's good to answer that question. Less corpses now, but lasers, though. Why'd I say that? As soon as I said that, he's dropping more corpses on top of me. Yep. Might have burned my shoe a little bit there. Gotta keep attacking. Gotta get damage on him. Oh, did not see. It was laser time. Oh no. My health is low. Frankfurter, save me. By the power of hot dog, I shall prevail. Okay, where's the laser? Okay. I think we can... Oh my god. This may not be the run. I was attacking there. Don't float out of range. There we go. Good job. Good job, Day-Day. I don't like how, like, tentacly he is. See, Day-Day can get up there and get in there. You're doing great. You're doing great, Day-Day. Keep it up. Shit!
I had hoped that you might, but all for nothing.
Whatever, Maria, I assume. Were you frozen? Okay. I'd hope that you might for all for nothing. Like, come on. But all for nothing. I guess. Hang on. There's something to the right of this room. What's over here? Ooh! Walk armor. Walk armor. Huh. Defense increases with map coverage. Ah! Maybe that's what I was remembering. With the map completion percentage thing. I didn't think it was tied to armor, though. Can we stop walking into the immobile... I don't even care. I don't even care. We're gonna go. I know that little bit of health may have made a difference. I don't care. Okay. Yep, that's when we didn't take a hit right off the bat, which is nice. Yeah. This is all about corpse management, as with, like, any job. You gotta manage your corpses effectively, and life's gonna be a lot better. You can't let the corpse situation get out of hand. If it does, oh boy, you're gonna be sorry. Yeah. What hit me? I didn't see. I'm assuming it was a falling body. Since there's, you know, no shortage of those around here. That's a lot of them. It's a crowd. Ooh, here we go, here we go. Yeah, float low. Float low. Nice. Oof. Can you imagine the smell in this room? See, the corpses falling from the ceiling, I don't know what to do about. Like, I don't know how to dodge those, really. Like that. Like, how was I supposed to know that was going to happen? Or that. I'm sure there must be something you could do, but I don't know. Oh, I need to dash out of the way when that happens, don't I? Oops. It's okay, we got plenty of health. No reason to panic. I think this is going better than last time. Man. Absolute nightmare fuel. Thanks, Castlevania. Symphony of the Night. Oh, laser. Shit! You can't get hit by that laser. It does too much damage. It's too good. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. Okay. Took quite a bit of air control to, like, get over there and hit, and then also, like, move to the left to avoid the monsters. There we go. Okay. Man, it's still dropping so many of them. I guess we're not in, like, the final phase, because the middle part's not dead yet. Fuck. Whoa, laser up there. That was just crafty enough to, like, make me worried, you know? Like, why would he shoot a laser up there? Was I thinking of going up there? Nope. Nice try. Okay. The thing is, the laser's the same color as my familiar spear, which kind of throws me off a little bit. I wasn't gonna let that guy hit me twice. Okay. I need this middle phase done. Okay, I don't know if this is going better than last time. I thought it was for sure, but now I don't know. Too high. Okay, I think we're okay here. Yeah. Okay. I'm assuming we have to kill the heart. Where y'all guys going? Fight's over here. To the left of you. Also known as behind you because you're retreating. Okay, it should be laser time. Oh, saw it too late! Shit! Oh, okay. What do we got? Anything. Anything. I see these mushrooms. I don't see a lot. Damn. Grapes? They can't heal you that much, can they? 5. Great. Should I say grape? Oh! Whew! But the bodies hit the floor. That's a throwback. Appropriate for this game. Give me that delicious rainbow juice. Life max up. And the art, once again in the background, is just so good. A lot to think about there, right? I think we should go back and save, right? I think we should definitely go back and save. I'm gonna do it right now. I can't get up there, though. Hang on. There's no escape from this room. I can't go back and save. You cannot go home. Nope. Not a chance. Shit. Okay. Well, onward, I guess. I don't like the music disappeared, but okay. We are getting close to the end of the stream as well. We'd like to spend a little bit more time this evening cleaning stuff out. I've cleaned out, let's see, most everything at this point. I've still got my bedroom closet, the storage room, and I think that's it, really. As far as just going through stuff and, like, throwing stuff away. We're, like, getting it ready to give away. But the storage room is going to be a huge pain. There's a lot of stuff in there to get rid of. What are you? Mormagil. What's Mormagil? Is it going to replace my Damascus sword that I spent 4K on, like, just a little bit ago? Mormagil. Where is it? Is it not a weapon? Is it a relic? It looked like a weapon to me. Hang on. This is going to be one of those things where I go back and look and it was, like, very obvious and there it is. I see it now. Here. Black sword. Strong versus holy. Huh. Okay. Strong versus holy. No use for that. Ah, fucking thornweeds. Carefully. Thank you, Day Day. Appreciate that. Okay. Well, I guess there must be a way out, because... Oh, here we are. These weren't here before, right? This is new, right? These platforms. Okay. Well... This room is the most frustrating room. It is the worst room. I hate this room. I want to leave this room. And never come back. Well, this path is kind of, closed off, hasn't it? All of a sudden. So I guess what we need to do is make our way back to the teleporter. So we can warp out. And then after that... I don't know. No, I'm not checking my phone. That's ridiculous. Okay. There's still that, like, little corner of the room, kind of a few rooms back. I guess we'll try to explore it on our way back towards the teleporter. But beyond that, I don't think there's anything else to do down here. The whole ferryman thing is still kind of weirding me out. The Orman relic. I just don't know. I just don't know. Okay, what do we get? What did we get? We have the snorkel now. The only other underwater place I can think of is Fishman Hell, out by the entrance. And I want to go to the entrance anyways, because I think the Orman might be out there. I think that was like the clue that we got in the Dangly Tower, maybe. But I think the main upgrade that we're missing at this point is either a mega jump, because there's been a few places that we haven't been able to leap to, or maybe mist power, but I don't know where mist power is. Hopefully I didn't miss it. It doesn't seem like the sort of thing you could miss, right? A key upgrade like that. So yeah, we need to make our way out of this zone, and we're going to do that right now. Even though I could totally stop the stream, I don't feel like it. Because when I stop the stream, I need to keep cleaning and packing. So I'm going to procrastinate on that. Plus, all my streams have been like pretty much 2 hours, so 2 hours and 15 minutes, like on the nose this week. So, can I please get by? Oh, thank you. Yeah, see, I can't jump up there yet. That guy's good. Like, he's too worthy of a warrior to fight, you know? It's like, the world will be a worse place when he's gone. Those flame guys are obnoxious. Hellfire Beast. Let me through. I don't want any trouble here. I just want to get through. Please. Please! I will murder all of you. Okay, thank you. Here we go. Was that clean? No. No one would say that's clean. That was ugly as hell. It was filthy. It was dripping with absolute grime. Oops. I activated my clock. Did not mean to. Yeah, this is right, though. Even though we're going left. You. Chicken monster. We're skeletons. It feels like there should be more down here, but I guess there's really not. We'll take one more hard look at the map before we abandon the catacombs. That was a cool boss, though. I can't even remember his name. Ah, we didn't explore that room. That's okay. That's okay. Is it okay, though? Let's go back. Let's go back. Because I don't want to ever come back down here again. And if I leave that corner unexplored, I'll always wonder. It'll make me wonder. So, same strats as before. Just run on through. Worst case scenario, we die and we're back at the save point, right? So no big deal. Okay. Through this room. Through the next room. And I think it might be the room after that. Right? Nope, it's still a couple rooms past here. Yeah, I need them to knock me through the horse. Knock me through the horse, thank you. Very good. Appreciate it, fellas. See you later. They're way too enthusiastic about their jobs. I bet I know where that is now, actually. I bet it's above that Discmaster. Yeah, it's this area that we can't... Unless he can help us out by, like, knocking us above. But I don't think he's into assisting. Okay. Yeah, this is a waste. Unless you can knock me up there. No, he's not going to. Alright, just kill me. Just kill me. Just kill me. Just do it. Take me back to the save point. The price of this knowledge is my death. I can accept that. Let's go. There it is. I thought the game wasn't even going to humor me with, like, a parting message that time. But it did. It had its laugh. Guess what, game? I'm the one laughing here, because you did exactly what I wanted you to do. You played right into my hands. Alright. Ooh, skull icon. Nice. It is cool that it mixes up the icons every time you save. Not like I know what they mean or anything, but it's a nice touch. It's another one of those things that, like, they didn't have to do, but they chose to do, and it adds a little bit to the experience. Makes it that extra bit more special. All right. Oh, we're back in the creepy music zone. Oh, how I missed this tune. The Serenade of Sorrows. The Nocturne of Nightmares. Good. All right. Teleport room, my beloved. Come to me. Or just stay there, I'll come to you. Yeah, here we are. Oops. Sorry for the zoning in and out there. Trust me, it annoyed me as much as it annoyed you. Fine, whatever. Gremlin, we'll just be on our way then. Okay, so where are we going? I want to be the bottom left teleport. It's where I want to be. So let's be there. I won't let my dreams be dreams, not this time. So main areas we want to explore are the pool where the fishermen kind of hang out, and then kind of far off to the left. Because honestly, I don't know anywhere else to go. Yeah, if that doesn't work, then we're going to have to resort to just wandering around a little bit. Looking for areas that we didn't explore, coming across doors that we knew were blocked off before. All that sort of fun stuff. Seems like, you know, Metroidvania games always kind of come to that point where, you know, paths kind of open up progressively and you get your power-ups, and then at some point, unless you really know what you're doing, which I certainly don't, there will come a time where you just really don't know where to go anymore. And you've got to kind of go on a search. So, it's all part of the experience, you know. It's kind of... There's ways around that, I guess, from a game design perspective, but they were not implemented here. Like, hint systems, you know, kind of work that way, I guess. Alright. I dread going down here. It's not fun down here. They don't hurt too bad anymore, which is good. But man, are they annoying. They're only doing 1 damage. They were doing like 30 damage before. Like a significant portion of my life. I may be off in the exact number on the mermaids, but... They were much more obnoxious before. But there's nothing down here. We've confirmed that. So now at least we know. And we still can't get up through... There's like a hole in the ceiling here. Yeah, and that's out of reach for us. Let's go back to the very beginning. See if there's an orm in there or not. This window, again, someone needs to close it. I realized before I called it a door. That was a horrible mistake, and I apologize profusely. I was going to hold a press conference, but I did decide not to pull more attention towards it, so... This one too, I guess. May have been this one instead of the other one. God, I made another mistake. How can I live with myself? Man, I like taking 1 damage from it. Alright, I've got a train behind me, like a fucking parade. See you later, parade. It's become the Black Parade. Oh, you're new. Owl Knight. Knight with an owl. Huh, cool. He's tough. Oh, your owl's dead. What do you think about that? He seems unhappy. Oh. He took a moment to, like, mourn his buddy dying. Well, I kind of feel bad now. Huh. Damn. When enemies make you feel something. Well, okay, there's nothing over here. Oh boy. Is it time? Is it time for us to, like, wander the castle aimlessly? Okay. Let's start with the bottom right. Bottom right, we can't go. It's a dark room with spikes, you know. We could feel our way around, but it seems like a bad idea. In the, middle-ish, kind of lower left-ish, there is a way to go, but I don't think we can access it. Wasn't that where the elevator was, actually, that we couldn't figure out before? Let's explore that. So back through zombie hallway. Back towards the alchemy laboratory, I think. I like that the game decided to put more enemy variety in this opening area. Now that we're presumably further along. But they're still weak as hell. So it just makes it like a little bit more interesting going through here. Putting the bloody zombies in here, I mean. Sorry, I know I do that a lot, where I kind of like talk about something and don't explain what I'm talking about. But yeah, like, again, another thing they didn't have to do. They decided was important. Decided was worth implementing. Get out of here, bats. I should do a dark metamorphosis around here somewhere. Just to top off my HP. I guess that's another benefit of putting the bloody zombies around here, is you can't heal with them. I don't think you can heal with regular zombies. We do have that blood gem active now, too, which should improve our blood magic. Should. Haven't tried it. Sure. We'll go with the axe. Although I was thinking the clock might be handy for getting the elevator active. Okay, this isn't, like, particularly going great, but the consequences are so low. It's like getting belted with a marshmallow every time we fail. It's like, okay, yeah, kind of annoying, I can admit, but we'll be okay. It's not the end of the world. Man, we haven't used magic really at all in this game, have we? Ooh, 50 bucks. Never turn down 50 bucks. There it is. Ah, 16 health this time. Oh, it's a motorcycle. I was like, that's a weird sounding siren. It wasn't a siren, it was a motorcycle. Let's drop a save here. May as well. Oh, man. Okay. So, I swear we tried this before, but we are kind of like just out of options, out of obvious places to go. So, we will be trying the unobvious places, or the places that we've tried before. Yeah, this is right. This is what we want to do. I don't think I had double jump last time I came this way. So, hopefully, now that we can do that, yeah, now we can get up here. Easy peasy. We've been up here. Oh, okay. In that case, right, there's a way up over this way in this next room. Ooh, one shot in Green Knights. Hell yeah. This game is satisfying when you get to this, like, level of overleveled. And you just go through and, like, just completely destroy all the enemies that were giving you such trouble before. It's a good feeling. Parkour room. Ah, my beloved. I missed you so much. Parkour room's probably like, what are you doing back here? You lost. Yeah, I'm lost. Sorry. I didn't want to be lost. It just kind of happened. Okay, so... Ah, okay, we can go up there now. Ah, one-shotting the spittle bones. Good feeling. So what's over here then? Night. Ooh. It's a cloth cape. Seems crap compared to my, like, cape of invisibility and, like, cloaking. Crystal cloak. Yeah, it's much worse. Oh well, now we have it. Maybe it'll matter for, like, item collection percentage, completion, whatever. Okay, so next we continue to the left and then kind of go up in the room above and see if we can go up and to the right. Hello. Goodbye. Oh, I see there's a pillar here. Oh, wait, get out of here. Get out of here and go, like, nowhere. Shit. Really wanted to kill... I'm gonna kill him. Come here. Come here. Got him. Nice. When you only have to hit him once, life becomes so much easier. Like, I'm not any more skilled than I was when I started the game. I can assure you that. I just hit hard. And therefore I have a lot more confidence. They say it's about confidence, but I don't know, man. I think a lot of it's about having some skill. And then being confident in that skill. Like, you can't just have confidence and have nothing, you know? Alright. This is the room, right? Yeah, there's a way out up and to the right, apparently. But I don't see any way to get there. With our current abilities. Right? Yeah, there's nothing over there. Okay. So that's not a way to go. So, beyond this... Yep. We're just going to circle all the way around, I think. Goal's kind of the same as last time, you know. Don't want to end the stream without any idea of where to go next. So we at least have something to look forward to besides just, like, hanging around. Or, exploration. I mean, I like exploration, but I like to have a plan as well. Especially when starting a stream, you know. Never want to go like, hey, welcome to the stream. I have no idea what's going on. Even though you could probably say that at the start of every stream if you really wanted to. Okay. Still gotta be careful with these guys. Yep. 2 hits. Both of them take 2 hits. Okay. Much easier to dodge when you have the double jump, I can tell you that. Magic missile. Nice. Okay. Ooh, that drum. Never noticed that before. Shuriken. Bunch of, like, one-shot consumables in these pots around here. Ah, shit. I can totally get that. I can make that jump. Ah, damn it. Just need to find the perfect launch point. Ah! So close. Ah, maybe it's not possible. No, it's gotta be. Oh, that's so mean. They did that on purpose. Friggin' devs. How dare you. I'll get this pot. It's a consolation prize. But this TNT will be, so nice anyways. I need to use TNT. You can make a point to, light that fuse and then step away carefully and quickly. Boomerang. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. You notice that guy doesn't have, like, thighs. Like, from the thigh guard armor up to his, like, joint. It's just blackness. Weird. Huh. I guess he is a ghost, so it kind of makes sense. What's up here? Morning Star. Good morning, Star. Let's see. It's worse, but it's a spiked iron club. So if that's your, like, aesthetic, if that's the vibe you're going for, then you're happy. But I am not, so it doesn't make me happy. It's just another thing in my inventory. Which, at the very least, does not encumber me. So there's that. Our hearts aren't full. That's a little weird. And it only does 2 damage. I will get my revenge on you, finally. Puppet sword. Look at that. What do you think about that, puppet sword? Yeah, get down. After all the grief you caused me. In, like, part 1 or 2. I don't remember. Okay, what's this way? It's, like, blocked off, right? Yeah. Okay. Spooky music kind of plays, atmospherically. But no progress can be made. Okay. Ah, yes, the pawn stained glass. Okay. So, like, up here, right? It's like up and to the right, there's a way to go. Is this it? Yeah. But... nope, we can't get there. And I'm pretty sure that passageway, like, up and to the left is a spike passageway that we can't do anything about. Well, all of a sudden, this is looking really... unhopeful. I really am not sure where to go. I'm so happy the axe killed that crow. Words cannot describe the, like, level of elation I felt in the moment where that crow ceased to exist because an axe pierced its body, its feathery body. I don't have anything against crows, but these crows can suck my crow. I hate them. I hate them. They're the worst. Alright, where do we go? Yeah, what's off to the left? I'm like damn sure we can't go that way. Damn sure. Yeah, it's just spikes, man. Yeah, it's gonna go like that. 30 damage a pop, too. Ouch. Ouch. Okay. So, if we can't go that way, we gotta go around this way. Ah, bone halberds. There's 0 threat now. So nice. Nice try, Bat. At least I guess we're collecting some experience and some money as we make our round trip around the castle. They still hit hard, though. Do the bone halberds. Okay. Yeah, man. There's just... Okay, Bat. Okay, Bat. Bat attack. Oh, my God. Stop it! He's good. Like, you gotta respect the skill of the bone halberds, man. Yeah, there's a boss over here with a cool picture in the back. I remember that from last time. And the purple marble as well, which I did not comment on. But it's still awesome. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, we gotta rise. Actually, let's drop a save, refill our health, and all that good stuff. Wah! Wah! It's warm in here. I'm sweating quite a bit. I'm sure you're glad to hear that. I'm sure the alcohol has nothing to do with that. 2 shots, eh? On the Axe Knights of Blue. Okay. Yeah, nice try, Flea Rider. I'm just gonna miss all this shit, aren't I? No, I refuse. I get the $100. I don't leave $100 lying on the floor. That's ridiculous. $100 still has some value. Despite how I treat my money. Yeah. Okay. I mean, we could try going up again, but there's going to be nowhere to go. We had double jump before, I think, and we couldn't scale the broken staircase on the way to Drax. Sigh, Flea Riders, sigh. Well, how do we get out of here? I don't... There's, like, pillars in the middle, right? Yeah. Yeah. Ooh, double. Okay. Good try. Nice attempt, but... Nice. I had to, like, really... I had to really try to, like, whip my controller around to get that kill. But we got it. Ow. 5 damage, really. Okay, why come up here, though? No reason. That's why. Absolutely no reason at all. What do you think about the situation, Day-Day? Day doesn't know. Day just, like, hangs out. I like his vibe, though. It's good to have him here. Makes us a little bit less lonely. Nope. Can't get up there. Thought maybe, but no. Hang on. Oh, we can't get around this way. I remember now. Because there's like this hole in the floor. Right here. And it's not like... It's a hole down, not a hole up. It's a one-way sort of street thing. So this kind of is a dead end. Okay. We can't approach from the other direction. By the power of the key teleporter. You know, there's like fishermen in like Poseidon with Trident around the key teleporter. Back here, we just came from here. I kind of wanted to go to the other one. So, back we go. But it kind of implies the teleportation technology is like sea-based. Which is interesting. Or maybe I've watched too many Dark Souls lore videos. Or just Souls game lore videos, I guess. And I look into everything a little bit too much. Also, that statue totally has its junk out. It absolutely does. It's very well defined now that I look at it. I'm going to stop looking at it. Medusa, I didn't even see you there. I swear Day-Day was giving Medusa cover there. They probably go way back, to be fair. Like, went to Monster Academy together. They probably, like, had similar sort of friend groups, but never really interacted that much. Day-Day probably had a crush on her, like, back in the day, but never really acted on it because he was too unsure of himself and thought too much about things, and he's totally over it, but when he sees her, he kind of still thinks, what if, sometimes. Like, what could have been if he had actually had the courage. But she's married now, and, like, she has kids, and he knows, like, there's no chance, but part of him still wonders. Alright, let's go. Back to the clock tower zone, I guess. There's no reason for this. Like, there's nowhere to go. Like, it reckons there's a path up and to the right, but... Hang on. Okay, a thought occurs. I don't think it's a thought with much promise, but... Oh, good, it's begun. You take 3 shots. I could have sworn you took 2 shots before. Maybe we were getting a bonus with the Holy Rod previously. Fuck you, skulls. Just regular skulls. Not the lords, just regular skulls. Being in the way. Making me circle around again. This zone, it's got a cool vibe. Like, cool enemies, kind of cool background. But God, is it frustrating. Most frustrating zone in the game so far. They only do 1 damage, but it's not about the damage. It's about, like, that shit that they just tried to... Good job, Day Day. Good fucking job. High five. I missed the money. Money vanished on me. No. All skulls die. Phantom skulls. Come on. Whew. Eh. What are you doing up here, Skull? Nope. I'm getting, like, volleyed back and forth like a freaking tennis ball. It's ridiculous. Or even a ping pong ball. Okay. Now we're in here. But I can go in the water now, is the thing. I totally forgot there was water in this zone. And there's also the, that lever before that we couldn't quite activate. Maybe we can do it now. Stone. I'm stoned. I take 30 damage per hit because I'm stoned. Spikes. These spikes, man. Those spikes right there are just there to make you miserable. No other reason. They did not have to put those there. Yeah, okay, so this door, right? Maybe we can finally activate it. Since we don't take, like, water damage. I cannot believe that Medusa missed me. Is this gate, like, is this doing anything? I think it should be, but I'm not getting much feedback that it is. Surely it must be doing something, right? It's not like turning backwards either. But the gate's not, like, rising either, so I don't know. I totally zoned out there, by the way. I'm just, like, jumping when Medusas show up and then, like, hitting this thing when I can. Day-Day totally saved me there. Thanks, Day-Day. You're the real MVP. Is the gate moving at all? It's not. What the fuck do I have to do to move this gate? This harpy's just bothering me. Get out of here. I hate these Medusas. Surely there must be a point. I turned into a giant monster. You see that shit? That was weird. This has to be doing something, right? I heard a click sound there. Did you hear that? Like something had happened. It did it again. Is anything happening? Where else could we possibly go? There's the shaft tunnel that we could go circle back around to. Should we? Is it time? There's also kind of like below us, like in the library area, I think. So let's check that out. Because this seems like a waste of time to me. It has to do something, right? Come on, man. Whatever. Whatever game. Now there's another one right here that doesn't seem to be doing anything either. It's just like... It's a goddamn distraction is what it is. Ooh, barely. Have you ever come out this door before? Yeah, I have. I just died, because... Yeah, because that's why. There's no fucking point. So you can't make the jump, because it's teasing you. It's just like, ha, here's the goodies, and you can't have them. Yeah. Alright, let me out. I'm gonna drop a save. We're gonna keep playing, even though I shouldn't. Even though we're, like, well over time at this point. Okay. It's okay. Ugh, man. Oh. That is some really bad whiskey. Oh my god. I found this shit. It's Pendleton Midnight. It used to be my buddy's favorite. I kind of found it lurking in the bottom of one of my cabinets when I was cleaning out. I'd totally forgotten I had it. And it is foul. It isn't. Maybe you like it. If you do, like, more power to you. I don't know. I haven't had it in a long time. Until this moment, and this moment has told me that it is not worth. Okay, so we need to go to the left and then up. Alright. No need to waste any time at all. We're on a mission here. No time to delay. Yep. I'll kill you if you're in the way, but otherwise, like, just stay out of my way. There won't be any problems. Harpsichord music at the library kind of haunts me. At this point, mocks me. It haunts my pride, I guess, is one way to put it. If you want to be poetic. I don't know why you would be, but if you did... Nope, wrong way. Books just don't follow me. Alright, here we go. I think this is it. Yeah, whatever, plant. Just grow. Just grow there. See if I care. Save points. May as well. Ugh. Oh my god. This is horrible. This drink is horrible. Maybe a good mixer. It tastes like it would mix really good with DP. Oh yeah, flea armor. I forgot about these. Man, they are exciting. They're a lot more fun to fight when they do like 1 damage per hit. And it's just like, hee hee, they tickled me. How interesting. Nope. I can't run you. You see that? You see how like eerie was like being my hurt box there? Jesus. Get a hobby, man. Alright, is this the right way? It is. Alright, what was over here again? I don't remember. We are just scouting out old zones. Miss could pass. I don't have miss power. Yeah, just checking. Just making sure. Okay, so if that's not a way to go... Oh. Then yeah, the only way I see that's a potential way to go. So there is like the below, towards the dangly tower, but I'm pretty sure that's not a path forward. I think we explored that pretty thoroughly before. So ruling that out, the only place I see that we could possibly go is the shaft that we started out our game at. This session, I mean. This session of the game. God, I'm just so imprecise with my language. So annoying. I apologize for that. I don't know why I'm this way. And if I could possibly just say exactly what I mean every time, it's a matter of attention, really. There's no excuse for it. Like, plenty of people manage just fine. I don't know why I'm so bad at talking. You think after like a 6 months of streaming I'd get better at it, but it seems if anything like I've gotten worse. You hear him, he said die. He was fed up with him. Understandable. Get out of here, flea man. Oh my god, they are the worst. Yeah, my focus is completely gone at this point. It's great. It's great! Okay. Yeah, so we're making our way out of here. We're gonna check the tower zone. This game punishes you running by. That is one difference it has between the Souls games. Souls games almost like encourage you to run by shit sometimes. It's difficult in this game. It's challenging. And the game makes you feel the pain if you decide to try that strat. We can still do it though, despite the game's protests. I still have that ability. Another uncurse, great. That lamp must like always drop uncurse, which is why I have like 8 of the fuckers now. Sorry, language. Okay, down we go. Right? Yeah. Yep. I'm like 99% sure this doesn't go anywhere that we can go at the moment. But we're gonna check it out, just to be sure. Wow, you're tough. Armor Lord. Took a lot of hits. Died in prayer. Yeah, it's another Miskin Pass. Damn it. Okay. Yep, so back this way. Ugh. Long hallway. Damn, I don't remember this hallway. Maybe I will once we get into it, but... Long hallway. Long hallway ahead. May as well start backdashing, right? It's not gonna be that easy. Oh, one shot. Nice. Stone Rose. I don't like the shape of it now that I look at it. It has a bulbous bottom and a fairly, well-pronounced tip. Let's say a bit of a, what's the right word? Bell-shaped tip, mayhaps. Maybe this is the horny hallway of the devs. It's kind of like an interesting concept, right? If you're like working on a piece. No, I have a point here. I'm not just being weird, I promise. So if you're working on a piece, like a game, right, that has multiple facets, right? It might be an interesting idea to attack certain parts of it when you're in a certain mood, right? So every time you're kind of a little bit hot and bothered, maybe you attack a certain zone, and every time you're kind of depressed, you maybe attack a certain zone. Every time you're like kind of happy, you attack a certain zone, and kind of like channel that energy towards what you're trying to create. Maybe I'm totally off base there, but I think there could be something to that. I don't know, I'm not a creative person, so... That bone arc. The arc on that bone. Okay, that's enough of that. Get out of here, skeleton. Normal ass fucking skeleton. No reason to come down here, except to get hit. No reason at all. Ha! Okay. This is okay. This is the right way to go. Alright. For the third time today, I think. Here we are. And if this doesn't work, then what's going to happen, probably, is I'm going to drop a save at the same save point that we started at, by the way. And I'm going to have to probably end the stream, and then I'll do some research off camera. And next time, we will have a plan. I won't come in without any idea of where to go. I'll take one last look at the map. And then, if there's nowhere obvious that we can go, I will consult a guide or something. And it'll probably be something obvious, and I probably should have seen it, and all that stuff, but whatever. Okay, it seems like it's, like, right over here. It's there! That's an impossible thing. Oh my god, okay. I have no idea. All of the paths forward I see on the map are not possible. Bottom right, it's too dark to see and also full of spikes. Like, we've made a full loop around, right? I mean, the last place we haven't checked is the freaking clock in the middle, but it's not going to let us through. We're definitely not ready for that. Hang on. Someone kill me. Someone please kill me. Just kill me. Just do it. You will work just fine. Do it. Oh, she does 5 damage a hit. God damn it. Are you just now hitting me? I wasn't, like even looking. I'm studying. Give me a sec. Did she die? Oh my god. Day-Day killed her, didn't he? Ah, Day-Day. Appreciate the hustle, my guy. But, man. I hate looking at the guide for this, but man. Okay, we're down to... Okay, we're under 100 health now. That's good. Oh, finally. Thank God. Okay. Okay, game. I know what to do. And it's kind of nonsense, honestly. Apparently, what's supposed to happen is you go to the clock room, and then you just wait around, and then a door will open. What the fuck? What the actual hell? How was I supposed to know that, besides just, like, running out of options for anything else, and just, like, going to a room and waiting around for something to happen? Ugh. But I guess fine. I guess whatever. I'm not, like, mad about it or anything. That'd be silly. It's just a video game. Why would you get mad? It's just your life that's ending. Who cares? See a Ouija table. Who cares? I don't even care about you either. I'm gonna run by you. You're not worth me killing you. Bye. Alright, clock room. Yep, there's one flea in here. I remember now. You're supposed to go in here and just, like, wait. For, I guess, this to open. Which, now it's open. How the hell were you supposed to know that? I don't fucking know. Magic psychic powers, I guess. Whatever, I'm annoyed. I'm just annoyed. Should we take a minute to get unannoyed? I'm gonna look at some art on Twitter to make me happier. I'm like fully addicted to Twitter now, by the way. So, don't know how that happened, but it happened. Actually, I know exactly how that happened. I got on here to support one person, and suddenly my Twitter's been customized to me, and now I go to it multiple times a day. My feed is pretty dead right now, though. I guess that's probably for the best. What? Oh, that's soon. I'll probably check it out. Man. Okay, we know where to go. Let's go. Olrox's quarters. Okay. Well, he's got Skellerangs around, so already he's kind of on the shit list, eh? It's a bad sign. It's kind of like someone using clicky switches on their keyboard. It's like, man, you already know. Bad news. This looks like a secret passage, but it's not. Yeah, that was, the only way you could have possibly known that this was the way to go was to exhaust all their options like I did, and then just go over here and just, like, notice that it was open for some reason. The game should have given you a prompt. I stand by that. This is a good game, but that was nonsense. It was relying on your boredom and just exhausting all options to proceed, and that's bad game design. That was bad. Music's nice, though, here, of course, because it's always nice. What's that? Cheese. What's that? Onyx. What's that? Broadsword. It's worse. It's worse. It's much worse. We will not be equipping the broadsword. Bye. Broadsword, more like the bruh sword. Oh, good. Whoa. It's a poltergeist. Wow. 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 Okay, we got it. I feel like I made that a lot harder than it had to be. And, you know, she's... Never mind. Never mind. Not gonna go there. It'd be embarrassing for me to make that joke, so I'm not going hammer. Oh, God. It does no damage, but... Die. He made that standard death sound. Oh, blade. He hurts a little bit more. His main power is like just running up to me. Okay, there we go. There we go. That probably should have got me. But it didn't. So, haha. Get better. Get good, scrub. Your name's Blade, really. Like, come on, be a little bit more creative. I'm just running around at this point. New zone, really. We just got here. We just arrived. Oh, another teleporter. Huh. Okay. Well, in that case, you know, I'm going to go ahead and teleport and go to a save room. And, yep, there's one right outside, conveniently enough. And we're going to go ahead and call it a stream, because I was exhausted. I feel like I still am, but I've kind of forgotten about it through the magic of streaming. Through the magic of taking my attention and putting it on, playing a video game and talking over it. Because I don't know why. I don't know why I've decided this is what I'm doing with my life. I'm going to stick with it because I have no better plan. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and call it here. Call it a stream. Let me get some water. Delicious. Huh. I don't know. I feel like I want to keep talking, but I don't know what about. I have no subject to talk about at all. So if something had come to mind, I probably would have started rambling, but nothing is coming to mind. Nothing at all. So we're probably just going to go ahead and stop the stream. So, yeah. Yeah, nope, nothing. I mean, I guess something does come to mind, but it's not really stream talking worthy, in my opinion. It's not that interesting. It's more like real life stuff. And it's not something that it's not something I've organized my thoughts on, basically. So I don't think I can really talk about it. Yeah, no, I've got nothing. I've got nothing at all. No, I've got some stuff. I have some stuff we could talk about, but it just... my thoughts are not mature enough to express them out loud, is my basic stance at this point, so... Yeah. Wow, this is an awkward ending, wasn't it? Wow, really proud of this one. Way to go. Way to go, Laggy Couch. Amazing. Yeah, we'll go ahead and call it a stream, I think. So, this has been Laggy Couch. This has been some more Symphony of the Night. It's a great game, really. Kind of annoyed at the last part. Kind of don't know what the game really expected me to do. To figure out that was the path forward. But we know where to go now. And next time we will proceed and explore this new zone. And hopefully the rest of the game will flow from there. If not, we can always consult a guide, right? So, but I guess what we're really aiming for is the mist power at this point, right? If we get mist power, then there's plenty of new places to go. So, hopefully that'll happen next time. But I promise nothing at all. That stream will probably be on Friday. That's my plan right now. Unless things just get really hectic. But it should be doable. It feels like it should be doable. So, just to reiterate, Friday Symphony of the Night, Saturday should be Tabs, Sunday should be Symphony of the Night, and then Monday will be either Hades or maybe something else. There's a new game that's come on my radar recently that seems really interesting, so might give that a shot, but we'll see. Not like it really matters, right? I can do literally anything I want here, and it'll be fine. Ugh. Oh, God. You know, they say rubbing your eyes is like really bad, but it feels really good. Ah, feels so nice. Yep. This has been another stream. This is Leggy Couch signing off. Take care of yourselves. I'll see you around.